Hey, what's up? I'm Jamie Foy. I've been skating for 20 years, and I'm gonna talk about some of my worst spills.
Oh! That sucked.
This is one fall. I was in California. We went to that I think it's a 21 rail. I tried to nose grind it, and I just got smoked, dude. I just went to get on nose grind, and I missed my heel side of the truck, sacked the rail, flipped down it, and like smacked my head on the ground. Boom, boom, boom. It was like a 1, 2, 3 knockout type fall. I remember when I hit the ground, like I heard music that I would listen to like back in elementary school, like go through my head. I was like, whoa, damn, I really got rattled if I heard some random song from back in the day. Like, that's crazy. It's like the cuckoo going on, you know? And then I had to hop on the first mega bus the next day because that weekend I had the Volcom Wild in the Parks finals. Skated the contest and somehow got third and like came up on $1,500. Let's see. Oh yeah, this one's older. So I'm out in my front yard. I would always build these kickers out of milk crates with a 2-piece of plywood and a street sign. And then we're just like, shit, let's like make a gap with our flat bar, you know? So we're skating it, and I'm just like, I had this electric scooter that I would use to get around the neighborhood. We set the ramp up, set the rail up as far away as we could. I got towed in, and then once I went up the piece of plywood, the street sign that I would use for the bottom fell off, and I just clipped it, and I flew like probably like 20 feet straight to my head on the rail and moved the rail like 4 feet or something.
Fuck.
Another hospital accident.
Shit.
It's on footage, and it happened to get on Ridiculousness, so I got paid like $300 for that like 4 years later. Some of these falls just look real good on footage, so it's tight.
Oh my.
It was funny because my mom didn't know about it. I walked inside, like, I put a big bump on my head, and I just told her I tried to kickflip on flat, landed primo, and hit my head on the ground. 4 years later, I think, my homie from Canada comes down and stays with me. We have dinner at my house, and he's like, yo, I saw that fall. You're out front of the house getting towed in, you hit your head. My mom hears it, she's like, what are you talking about? I had to show my mom, so it was like I had it under wraps for like 3 years or whatever. And then my homie spilled the beans at dinner. I fractured both my ankles before, not at the same time, but I fractured one when I was about 14. Then maybe about 2 years later, I fractured my other one. The first time was when I think I was 13. I was at my friend's house. He had this clubhouse in his backyard, and we were just bored. And we were just like, dude, we want to jump off some stuff, you know, like little kid things. And we were like, let's go to the backyard, let's get off the roof of the clubhouse. It was pretty tall, but not like super tall, 8 feet tall or something like that. Took a piece of wood and put it in the grass so we could like land on it. Try to kickflip it in a straight drop. I just remember landing primo, and one of my ankles like tweaked on the board, and then my other one, I tried to like step on the ground, and since the wood bounced, I tweaked my other ankle. So that was a bad idea. 2 years later, I was at a contest warming up, and I was trying a nollie front shove down the 6th stair, 7th stair, and it flipped primo. Both my feet got caught in the wheel wells of my board. Like I twisted one really bad, and then I fractured the other one in a cast and one in a boot. It was crazy. So I went to school in a wheelchair. It's kind of cool though, because I was just popping wheelies all around the school and everything. I guess I had a really bad luck with primo back in the day, dude. When I came to do the front crook on everything in the park, I got to the long rail down the bank, the handicapped rail, and it kind of got me. When I got in, my nose was on the handrail correctly, but my foot was hanging off my nose a little bit. I hit my back on the ground so weird that I remember sitting down, I was like, I could feel the energy from me hitting the ground still, like my body still hurts. I went to get up, I couldn't even stand up. Homie had to grab my hand, lift me up. I was like, dude, I can like barely walk right now. Like, this is jacked. My worst sack was in the fall montage of Ty's video. I don't know if you know the rail, that yellow long kink one. Say about 7 kinks or something. So I'm like grinding it. I'm getting pretty far. I'm getting like 75% of the way down. And then this one try, I go, I think to the 3rd kink. And as soon as I'm about to go down, since it's a fat circle rail, I pop into the feeble and just sack the rail super hard. I was just like, dude, that really hurt. Like, holy shit. Am I good? Because I've heard stories about people's like stuff getting tangled up and stuff. Run around, like go look at my junk. I'm like, damn, dude, I got blood in my boxers. Look under my sack, and it's just like, you know those like berries you get, like the little skin tags gone? Just a little piece of skin was off my sack, and I was like, oh shit, dude, no way, this is insane. Thank God that wasn't worse. I was at this Zappos double set contest, and they had this giant roll in super far back with a bunch of roll up, and they bondoed all the cracks because there's really big cracks. So I throw down this roll in fakie and take 2 pushes, and I'm cooking it. Definitely the fastest I've ever gone fakie. And as soon as I'm like about to pop, there's a crack about 1.5 feet before the first stair. The bondo cracks out. My wheel gets stuck and I fly backwards down the double set. I go down, it's like a 4 flat 4. I just flip back, bounce, like skip like a rock off my back, and I flip down the last 4 stairs, and I pretty much land on my feet. And I'm just like, what the hell just happened? And I just remember hearing everyone go, ooh, oh yes. We were filming for my Red Bull 5 for 5. I'm just like, all right, I want to go to San Diego. They got big rails. And then I just see like this double set with a kink rail. I'm just like, damn, this thing's perfect. So I'm just like, all right, cool. Like, I think I could do this. I'm rolling up to it, and the security guard comes out from like around the gymnasium. He was like, hey guys, like you can't be doing this today. Or just like, hey, yeah, dude, like I just want to try this. Like I just need a couple tries and I'm gonna do it. He's just like, no, you guys gotta go. Call the cops, blah, blah. I'm like, you called the cops, leave. Like you did your job. Now just let them come and kick us out. No, I'm gonna stand right here. And he was standing right at the wall. Like, I'm standing right here. I'm gonna watch. You gonna do this? I'm gonna watch. Hope you eat shit. He's like, what the fuck, dude? Are you dead ass? That's whack. You're so whack for saying that. I'm like, fuck this guy. I'm gonna do this. And I get bodied, dude. Like, as soon as I hit the kink, just rolled out heels, flipped over, and like smacked my hand on the ground and like hit my forehead on the ground.
Is that your hand or your head?
I smacked my hand so hard I couldn't feel it for like probably like 20 or 30 minutes.
Fuck!
I get up. I look at the guy, I'm like, are you happy? And he just like looks at me, he's just like all scared and shit. And I grab my board and I walk back up the stairs, and by the time I get back to the top of the set, I turn around, he's gone. And then I'm pretty sure it was like 4 or 5 tries after I fell, I landed it. And it was funny because leaving that spot, Ricky walked up to me because Blayback like got the photo and was super hyped, and then it's like, all right, dude, I gotta go meet up. He left, and Ricky was like, yeah, dude, he was too scared to watch you try the clip. He would take the photo around the door and then turn around and walk behind the wall so he couldn't see me try it. Hey, the things you love will come back and bite you in the ass sometimes, dude. So, I mean, you gotta pay to play. That's what I pretty much learned out. It's like, whatever you try is worth it. You know, it's just like you're rolling the dice. I mean, it's the thing we love to do. It's just like anyone that falls and eats shit, it's just like, that's what happens. You gotta get up, you gotta do it again. I mean, that's what happens with me. It's just like every time I fall, I like wanna get up and do it again.